Hi everybody, it's Stasia Ray here and welcome back. So today we're doing a makeup video, but it's super special. So I've been watching Snitchery, like she's been popping up on my YouTube feed and TikTok feed and Instagram feed like a lot lately, and she always slays. She looks so good. She's been coming out with these videos about how to change your makeup game, and I really need to do that. I do the same exact makeup and sometimes it doesn't look great on camera or it doesn't look great in person, and I have like a really hard time like figuring out how to do the makeup that's best for me. So I've watched her videos and I've taken extensive notes on like how she is doing her makeup and different ways she's telling us to do our makeup. So she's making these tutorials about like 5 different ways to do your eyebrows, and then she did like 5 different ways like to do your lip shape. The whole point of her videos is so you can find what looks best on you and not like what looks best on the influencer who's doing the makeup, which I think is really new and interesting. So the first thing she said to do is actually moisturize and not prime your face. This is called a moisturizer slash primer, but really this is not a primer. This is definitely a solid moisturizing bar. So I'm just gonna, it's already like melting in my finger, so I'm just gonna. The first thing we're gonna do is concealer. So I like using the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. This is what I've been using for like years. And what she says to do is don't do the triangle. So I do like the triangle business, you know? She's actually saying to put it on the outside. So the point is to bring your face like up. And honestly, when I saw this, I was skeptical. I'm like, well, she said she had pretty bad eye bags, and I have pretty bad eye bags as well. Like everyone's like, are you tired? And I'm like, I got 8 hours of sleep. I'm not tired. She used a silicone sponge with that, which I used to have years ago when those like became really popular and like I don't even know, 2016, 2017, I don't remember. I don't remember when those were a thing, but they were at a time. And then, so I'm just gonna use my finger. So I'm going to use a brush. I use a brush to like blend my things. And so I'm just gonna like diffuse it into my skin. And she said to bring the excess from the brush into like your eyes. So, and a lot of the tips from her video are basically just to like do your makeup in an upwards motion, kind of to like lift your face, which totally makes sense because my face is pretty round, and when I do my makeup I want to lift my face, but I never knew how to. I just kind of like, I'm like, well, I have a round face, I'm gonna live with a round face, and it's perfectly fine. But I really love her videos. I actually do feel like that brought my face up a little bit. And it might be hard to see on camera. I try to make the lighting in my room as good as it could possibly be. But it looks very natural too, which I like. And I think that was kind of the goal. And next, she said to spot your foundation. And so spotting her foundation, she only put it in the places she found discoloration. Well, I have quite a lot of discoloration and acne scars and red spots, and I can't stop picking my face. It is like, it's a problem for me. But she said to find a foundation that matched your skin tone as much as possible since you're spotting it. And I actually found one that was really close. So this I actually used to use when I was in high school. It's the Wet n Wild. I can't believe I'm actually doing this. Okay, I'm so excited about my beauty guru hand moment. But Wet n Wild Photo Focus, and it's the dewy one. This is nude ivory, and it's pretty good. So I'm just gonna go in where I have discoloration. She did it around her mouth, which same. I definitely have it around my mouth and my mustache area. So, okay, I'm trying to be funny and draw a mustache, but that goes against the whole dotting thing. I'm trying to dot. It's hard. I feel like with foundation, I just want to put so much on, and I want to put so much concealer on. I'm trying my best. But I definitely don't have really amazing skin. But I don't think my skin is awful. So, I've tried really hard to find skincare that works for me. And I finally found it. If you guys want to know what skincare stuff I use and what I like and what I recommend, you can tell me in the comments. But yeah, so she just dotted the foundation. Wow, I haven't used foundation in so long. It feels very watery. But I like that though. I feel like when I wear makeup, it feels like so heavy, especially during quarantine, because I haven't been really wearing makeup a lot. I am already liking this so much better than my normal makeup. Wow. I cover up my eyelids as well because they're pretty dark. I just have like dark circles going all around my eyes. My eyes just look so sunken in. I'm also going to cover up with some concealer the acne marks that I have right now, because her skin was perfect, right? Mine's not, so I am gonna do that. I hope that doesn't take away from the integrity of her videos. I just feel like I want to cover up some of the redness that I have, some of the acne marks that I'm trying to take care of, but you know, sometimes I get lazy, and I've been lazy the past few days and I haven't really done my skincare, but when I do, it's over for you. Whoever you is. Nobody really. I only used more than her, but I just have more discoloration areas than she has, so. Now, I don't have loose powder and I didn't want to buy it, but she used like a very light powder on her face. I like to lightly powder my face. I always go way too overboard with the powder, so I'm gonna try to hold back for this video. I can already tell this is not gonna work. I really over powder my face. I don't know why. She said powder where you have product, and I have product all over my face, so the next thing we're doing is I'll do a bronzer, so I'll do that. So this is brand new because I don't use it. But she made a really good point on her video. She did she did that for a lot of the video, where she did one half of her face with the product and then one half without. And there was definitely a difference between the bronzer side and the non-bronzer side, so I was like, okay, fine. And she said to get a bronzer that looked as close to your skin as possible. All the bronzers are pretty dark, and I'm pretty pale. Like, I have like an olive tone skin, which is what I think you would call, like, I'm not like red. I don't have like red undertones. I have more olive, I think, but I'm pale. That's the thing. Like, if I decide to go outside, I'll get tan, but I don't like going outside because one, it's hot, and two, like, melanoma. Like, I try to wear like sunscreen on my face, you know? So that's the color that we're doing though. It's called Ticket to Brazil. Tess! Did you want to say hi? Come here. Hi, Taz. This is my dog, Taz. Well, this is the family dog. He's probably getting ignored right now. He doesn't like me all that much. But that means everyone's ignoring him right now, so. Yeah. Do you love me? No, you don't. Everyone's just ignoring you. So yeah, so the next thing is bronzer. Oh, look at that. We're gonna use the same brush that we used for our powder. We're stippling it, and she's going on like the outside, but she's bringing it up, if that makes sense. Already messing up. I'm so sorry, Snitchery. Okay. So I think I'm gonna go like here. I'm not a beauty guru. I'm really not. I'm really bad at doing my makeup. Like here, so that's interesting. Okay, so I definitely see it making a difference, and she did go in and she went like this, and the whole point is to blend it at the end, so, because I'm a little scared right now. Okay, so I think I'm gonna use this big fluffy brush from Tarte. Most of this makeup has been given to me too, just like with the Lush video. a lot of my things. I have really awesome friends who give me stuff and gift me things. So hand-me-downs and presents, and I love all of them. I'm so thankful. So prominent on my forehead. This blending is already giving me like it's making my arm hurt. That means I need to work out. It has nothing to do with the blending and everything to do with my lack of physical ability. It looks like I've gone outside. What? Call the press. So, okay, cool. So I think bronzer is done. And then all my makeup is so busted. Like there's like a plastic thing on this. It's not there anymore. I'm gonna have to buy more. But this is Milani, I know it. And it's the Luminoso Baked Powder Blush. I know this was like everybody's favorite at one time. I still like it. I think it's like similar to Orgasm by NARS. And I used to have that and I would get so many compliments because it's so beautiful. So she said for blush, you know, it's not like a crazy important step, but there's a few ways. So if you want your face to look more round, she said you would place it right in the middle of the apple of your cheeks, which is what I usually did. I went right there. But I'm like, why am I trying to make my face look round? So she said if you want your face to look more like snatched and, you know, more lifted, then you're gonna put it on your cheekbones and move up. And she brought a little bit of the product to her cheeks, but she concentrated her blending on the, like the top of her cheekbone. Up, 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 up. I watched too much TikTok. I looked yesterday and I think it was nearing 5 hours that I was on TikTok yesterday. So I decided I can't do that because that's literally bad. That's so bad for me. I should not be on TikTok for 5 hours. That's absolutely ridiculous. I'm really liking this so far. So a lot of great tips. So next, we've pretty much done our face makeup, but I'm gonna do my highlighter. So I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if it's picking up on camera, but it picks up just a little bit. I'm gonna do brows, and this was intriguing. I'll tell you that much. So she used a milk brow pencil, but I'm not. I went on Amazon and I just typed in like microblading brow pencil. It's not a microblading, but it's supposed to look very natural and like it's in the color dark gray, I believe. So for eyebrows, I usually use like a brown eyeshadow powder in one of my eyeshadow palettes. The way she did it was flawless. This may not look flawless. It's not horrible from far away, right? Like a Monet. It's exactly a Monet, like in Clueless. Like from far away, you know, it's not all that bad. Up close. So maybe it's worth investing in a milk one. I really don't think those are awful. I don't think they're that bad. Ooh, are they bad? She also said that you can add powder on top of them to lighten them. I might do that. In one of the looks she did say you could do that. I'm just gonna... Yeah, I also think my eyebrows are pretty full as it is. So I mean, let's just see how this would look if I was making like a longer brow. Okay, see that kind of... Okay, see, yeah, I actually think maybe if I had more brow space to fill in, this would look like how it did. But since I just don't have a lot of brow space to fill in because they're pretty dense and hairy. And I think hers were like kind of soap brow-y. So I thought that would be like an interesting new way to do my brows. I don't know how much I love it, but I definitely think if you had sparser brows or like you had done like the TikTok thing where you like shave the ends of your eyebrows off, I think that would definitely be something to use. But I think since my brows are like pretty like thick as they are, it's not needed. but it was a different way to do my brows. I think they do, I actually do think I like them. I think they look very natural, and I think they just look a little bit more filled in than they usually do, which was the whole point. So I actually think it did what it did. It just doesn't look the same because our eyebrows are different. And so next, I'm just going to do liner. So I'm just getting a light brown, and I'm just going to bring it under my eyes to where I would kind of do the wing. Because I think she does that purposely. I feel bad. I think she does that. And she kind of puts the eyeliner pretty much on top of like the brown wing she makes. It's a little different from how I usually do it. I try to follow hers, but I have such an instinct to go like really thick with my eyeliner. So yeah, I actually really like that she does like a little bit of brown on the bottom. I think it gives a little something to just like straight eyeliner. So I like that. And so one of the last things we're gonna do is one of the like how to best do your lips. And so I was gonna do this Bratz doll lip, but I actually noticed she did one for pointed lips. And I actually do have kind of pointed lips, so I thought that would be interesting. She used like something to line her lips with, a red lipstick. She said it was like a liquid one, and then a lip balm. So she was using a Kush Milk Makeup lip balm, and she said it was moisturizing but sticky. So a chapstick that I have that's moisturizing but sticky is this Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask, which like everybody has. It smells so good, and I consider it kind of like a chapstick kind of thing, and it is sticky, so, and that seemed like one of the things that was important. So I'm gonna moisturize my lips. And so in this one, she actually was not overlining her lips. She just went with her natural lip shape. I'm just gonna emphasize my point, because that's something I've never done before. Like usually I either just put lip gloss on and call it a day, or I lightly line my lips, and I always try to make them look more rounded. Because that's like the look, right? The Kylie Jenner lip filler, rounded lip look. And so this is something I haven't done in a while. I'm gonna try to make it pretty drastically pointy. And you know, really follow my lip shape. So this is gonna be interesting. So let me tell you a story. I noticed when I came back, because I got up, my phone was dead. And I was like, great, I lost all my footage. And then a few minutes later, it appears, wow, somebody's blessed me. But then by that time, I had already taken my makeup off, determined to redo it from where my last piece of footage was. So we are now redoing the lipstick. But you know what? It's gonna turn out even better this time because I already had practice. I just want to do like a close-up. Oh, and the brows. They look pretty natural, I think. So yeah, this is the overall look, just a little bit closer up because I know the other camera, because I'm using my iPhone 6. The other camera may not get it as well, but so yeah guys, that was the video. I hope you really like it. Subscribe to my channel and like if you want to see more of me. If you want to see more of this slightly above average mediocre face and my slightly above mediocre humor. So yeah, subscribe and like, and I'll see you next week. Bye!